Tory Lanez filed paperwork to go to court in order to be able to defend himself on social media against Meg Thee Stallion accusations. The judge gave him the Dikembe Tumble finger. Not in my town. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently the judge in the Meg Thee Stallion Tory Lanez case has decided that Tory Lanez cannot respond back to Meg Thee Stallion slander. Okay. Now, real quick, I don't know if we should. I just kind of sensationalized that by calling it slander. She could just be telling the truth as far as we know, but you know, they haven't went to court yet. So it's basically her comments. With that being said, for everybody that don't know, recently there was a situation where Meg Thee Stallion was injured and Tory Lanez has taken the blame for it as so far. Tory Lanez is getting killed on social media by Meg Thee Stallion because Meg Thee Stallion is making accusations pertaining to this particular case. Tory Lanez goes to the judge. He says, "Hey, judge, you know, she's saying a lot of things. It's hurting my monies. I don't want my monies hurt. Can I talk back to her, please? I know there's a gag order, but I would like for you to lift it." The judge goes to Tory Lanez. The judge says, "Look, this is what we're going to do. You let me know the thing. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to come back and draw up some paperwork. You know, judges love creating more paperwork for lawyers, so people got to pay them more money." So the judge says, "I'm going to allow for you to put in, you know, an order or whatever that is, and you tell me the things in which you would like to respond back to." So apparently Tory Lanez and his lawyer has, you know, they went back to the judge and they gave the judge the paperwork on the things that they would like to respond back to that Meg Thee Stallion is saying. Now, so we could be 100% transparent, I want you to understand something. Tory Lanez isn't saying that he wants to go against or he wants to respond back to everything that Meg Thee Stallion is saying. He's saying that there's things that are factually wrong. And she's saying it. Like, she's lying about things, allegedly, lying about things where there are actual facts that contradict the things that she's saying on social media. Tory Lanez would like to be able to respond back to those specific comments, just so we can be clear. One of those comments being the gunshot residue. The judge says, "Look, Tory Lanez, I can't let you do this. I'm not going to let you do it, but what we will do is we will allow for your lawyer," shout out to our Tory Lanez's lawyer, Sean Holly, she'll file a separate motion and we'll look into allowing for her to be able to speak publicly on your behalf. Now, with all of that being said, I am actually more for the judge allowing the lawyer to speak out rather than Tory Lanez, because once you tell Tory Lanez, okay, you can speak on a particular case, social media is going to be crazy. And the thing that's going to happen is especially if Tory Lanez is actually going to be giving and speaking about actual evidence that contradict the things that Meg Thee Stallion is saying. What's going to happen is Meg Thee Stallion is then going to get bullied. See, these are things that the judge has to think about. The judge has to think, well, first of all, we want to make sure justice is done. Right? I'm not getting in no argument with anybody that want to argue how much justice is done in courtrooms. Okay, we're gonna assume that this is a good judge that actually wants to do his job. So for everybody that wants to come into the chat and then argue with me, yeah, but all judges, we're not doing that. I can't argue your opinion against you. We're just talking about things that is gonna revolve around if everything is done on the up and up. Copy. But if y'all want to put those comments down there, I could use the comments. I'm not gonna respond back to you though. Anyway. So the judge wants, we're going to assume, everything to be, so justice could be done. Also, in addition to that, you got to understand, Meg Thee Stallion is the victim. I mean, for the people who pissed off and they're like, you're on Tory's side, don't forget, as far as the law of the courts is concerned, Tory Lanez Meg Thee Stallion is the victim. So the courts is going to look to protect Meg Thee Stallion before they're going to look to protect the person who is accused of being an individual who shot Meg Thee Stallion. Just something to keep in mind. So when the judge says Tory Lanez can't speak on the case, but I tell you what I'll allow for you to do is you put in a separate motion and we'll see if we could get your lawyer to speak on this. It's because he just doesn't want, I'm going to assume, this is just my assumption now. I'm assuming that he just does not want Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez arguing every day on IG. Do you understand how it would get? Meg Thee Stallion to make a comment, Tory Lanez to make a comment. Meg Thee Stallion to make a comment, Tory Lanez to make a comment. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's going to go on for how long? So this might be something that the judge is trying to avoid, having his case played out in public. Because another thing that judges really hate, whether they're good judges or bad judges, is appeals. Right then is like usually when it would end, but I got more stuff to say. I should have saved that for last, right? Anyway, point being is this. Tory Lanez cannot speak on this case and on the matters of the case. He put together some paperwork, gave it to the judge. The judge probably agrees that these are things that he should be able to be defended on if the Meg Thee Stallion is publicly making such claims. But at the same time, you can't have the defendant and the victim arguing on social media all day, because then you're just going to look like you don't know how to run a courtroom. So that's what I'm assuming is the reason in which why he was told that he can't speak out. But the judge said, however, the judge says he wants to keep the case fair and suggested Tory's attorney, Sean Holly, file a separate motion to lift the gag order from herself so that she can speak on the behalf of Tory. And that will probably be beneficial for all parties involved, because the last thing y'all want is, and this is, I'm speaking about the people who are the Tory Lanez supporters. The last thing you will want for Tory Lanez to do is to say something out of place, and then the next thing you know, he's not found guilty because, let's say he didn't do it and he's not found guilty, but he creates other legal problems. This is definitely something that the judge might be trying to avoid also. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think about this. Put it down in the comment section. Do you think it's better if the lawyer speaks rather than Tory Lanez, or do you think that the judge should just let Tory Lanez speak for himself, even though he hasn't actually passed the ball? Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, # Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Mike, Beatz.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?